Okay, so I'm finally doing a video to show off my main base in Fallout 4. As you can see, it's Red Rocket. There's a fence that goes all the way around, but for some reason when I was building it originally, half of them are actually gates, which has been a bit of an issue, but at the same time it has actually helped at times, if that even makes sense. Like, enemies will try and open them, can't get through them, and will get themselves trapped. As you can see by the dialogue that's come up at the bottom, and you probably heard some of it, I have a robot in here called Johnny 5, and as you can see, for those of you that may be aware, he is as close to a remake of the cult classic Short Circuit character Johnny 5 as I could possibly get. Now, I will quickly show you the outside of this place, and then just shut these doors. And yes, Johnny, okay, I understand. And then I will show you the main interior, which, to be honest, I've mainly just focused on the actual layout of the building, rather than changing it up at all. But yeah, so I have turrets, I have guard towers. I'm the only one that lives here apart from my robots, by the way. I've got some corn growing over here, and I've got my robot workbench here with a miscellaneous box. Can't remember why I built that now, but there we go. The reason I have corn I will get to in a minute, because around here next to Johnny you might see that I've got some potato plants. Now those, coupled with, oh yeah, I've got a Brahmin feeder, and I've got the plans for the iBot pod, so I've got that set up with a wire just randomly running around that I can just phase through, apparently. Anyways, I've got the potatoes, I've got the corn, and then over here I have moot fruit, because if you put all three of those together, you can make starch at a food workstation. And yeah, as I said, around here I've still got fences and whatnot. I didn't bother fencing this because it's an immovable hedge anyway, and I've got one of the cannons from the Minutemen, even though it can't be used, it's just here for show really, because no one else lives here but me and my robots. This is, for those of you that know the earlier Fallout games, as close to ED from New Vegas as I can get, even though it's technically in Mr. Handy, but you know. Then I have two kennels. I've got a kennel for dog meat, and I've got a kennel for my junkyard dog. For those of you that don't know, you find a random guy sometimes, or he finds you and he says, do you want to buy some puppies? And if you convince him, you can buy puppies. Okay, so going in, as you can see, I've got my no smoking signs, I've got my employees only signs, because when you walk through here, you can see I've already got power armor set up there. I've got a steamer trunk with some was it Exo 1 components, welding goggles, and my mechanic jumpsuits, because, you know, I'm nice and organised like that. I've got a safe with some fairly low fusion cores, if you actually look at the charge on them, just so any companions that I've got with me at any time don't just steal a suit of power armor, because they can do that and it's a pain in the ass. An empty suit here, which is the main one that I actually just put components on and take out, and one here as a backup, I guess. This is the one that I use that it just never moves from here, never moves from the armor station, because this is where I take everything to fix it up, or this is the one where, you know, just to work on suits really, so you know, it's nice to have one that's just there all the time. And obviously you've got the workshop over here, which you can't move, put a radio on top of it, because why not. And then, as you can see, I've got an Exo 1 chest piece and head with raider legs and raider arms, kind of going for a little bit of a steampunky look for that suit. It's one of the only times that I've mixed things up at the moment. I need to get to do that more. So if I jump up here, so you can see the whole of this wall, which I think is fantastic. No, I'm kidding. So you can see the whole of the room behind me when I turn round. You will see just how many power armor suits I currently have. Yeah, some people would say that's a problem, but I don't see it somehow. I'm trying to jump and there's a ceiling in my way. As you can see, I've started putting jetpacks on quite a few of them as well. I have got a few 45s, but I've mainly been selling them so I can get more 60s, either from the Atom Cats or from the Brotherhood. And if we come this way, I'll show you over here. This is Hammy's box, like Hammy being my best friend. I put a nice little government property sign on it for him, and he's renamed a gun that he found, which is a rather nice little sniper there. And he's got his gas mask, his drifter outfit, and mechanic jumpsuit, and all that kind of stuff in there. But that's his box of stuff. Like, he came around and played for a while and sorted some stuff out, so I thought I'd give him his own little space. As you can see over here is my little kitchenette area. I've got my cooking stove, which I've set up a tea kettle on. Key kettle, okay. And an oven mitt, because safety first, kids, with another radio. Inside, you know, just workshop stuff. It's got everything. Got a load of mods from the Assaultron DLC. A load of junk. Some aid, you know, still got some potatoes in there. Purified water, which I think also goes towards doing the cooking thing that I was on about making adhesive. And some Deathclaw and Myalug meat, because why not? Now, this is... Oh, why is that in there? That shouldn't be there. Excuse me a second. Just take those out. And transfer those across. I will go through my actual things that I've got in my inventory in a minute. So this is my Brotherhood cabinet. Read what it says on the screen. Which, you know, for the side quests of viable blood samples and technical documents, which, in all honesty, I don't think they ever run out. Haven't even got that far yet, but there we go. Over here I've got my weapons workbench and my bobblehead stand. I'm missing a few, missing that top layer and one at the front there, but I've got a decent amount of them, I think. And then we have my bedroom. Of course, me being me, I had to put up a cat picture. And, oh yeah, I've had a couple of pictures through here as well, a nice little scenery one and another few through here. I left the terminal because in the desk I have put all of the holotapes that I've been finding. Even if they don't weigh anything, it just gets them out of my inventory and means I can actually look at quest items a hell of a lot easier and things like this. Filing cabinet next to it, which has got all of the paper documents, but not the magazines. I'll show you about those later on. Another radio, and my dresser, which has got a lot of different outfits in it at the moment. Under there is an empty safe, which is where I store my daily carries, my weapons, ammo, and everything I actually have on me when I'm exploring the wastes. I put all that lot in there when I'm just organising stuff. It's just somewhere to have, so it's out of the way, so I don't accidentally sell things or lose track of where I've put it. Over here I have my little shelf unit held up by my two skulls, a bottle of whiskey on there and a complete tea set because it's me and anyone who knows me would expect it really. Down here I've got my grenade footlocker, which has got everything. Oh, it also has teddy bears, as you saw. 47 teddy bears so far, because on one of the loading screens, when it's talking about the junk jet, it says that there is nothing better than killing an enemy with a teddy bear. So I'm going around the wastes collecting as many teddy bears as I can, and when I reach 100, if not 150, I will be going out into the waste and just murdering people with teddy bears, really. Hopefully I can collect them afterwards, I feel like I'll be able to. Down here is my Medikit Footlocker, I guess. It's got all my Radaways and Stealth Boys, Stim Packs and whatnot. Just 174 spares, because I always make sure I've got at least 50 Stim Packs with me. You can see I've got a load of men's hats there. That is because they sell for a hell of a lot, so I've just been drug farming, basically. Judge me if you wish. And then I've got my bed, which has got one teddy bear on it, and for some reason, as my actual bed is in real life, it's a complete mess, and my two comfy pillows are all over the place. Have yet to find a blanket. Don't know if they have them in game. Haven't found one. And under the bed I have 3 more safes, which have got all my decently charged fusion cores, including 88 with 100% charge. The middle safe is just miscellaneous weapons, either ones that I'm going to do up at some point, or ones that I haven't bothered selling yet. And same for ammunition. I do sell a lot of the ammo. I use the 308 rounds at some point, but I don't use the 38s, so whenever I come across those, I will sell them. But these are all the miscellaneous ammos that I've got for weapons that I will use at some point. For example, 132 missiles, can't exactly go wrong, 41 mini nukes, and some flamer fuel. So, some decent enough equipment there. Right, and then we come outside, where I've got another turret, just in case anyone gets so close. My armor workbench, which I've kind of sealed off-ish. You know, if anyone makes it this far, then good for them. With another guard outpost. Again, no one's living here, but just in case anyone attacks, I can just come up here instead of running outside of the base. Generators all up on the roof with this thing, which I will get to in a little while. And my chem workstation. And I've got my railroad power armor, which is a 51D at the moment. My Brotherhood, my Minuteman armor, which is 45 random components, but mainly just a 45. And my Brotherhood power armor, which is of course the 60, and mainly a 60B at the moment. Intriguing. And I've got the flags and tool chests set up. The tool chests, literally none of them have anything in. I've got them there for show, because in the real world you'd have spanners and you'd have miscellaneous things for repairing them in there. And that's what I've kind of gone for with this base. When I first started playing Fallout 4, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to play this as I would in the real world, as I always play with multiple choice games like this. And I just thought, you know what, no, let's go for the aesthetics here. So that's those three, and then behind me is my current XO1, which I found thanks to the Assaultron DLC, which is beautiful. I've got a couple of these now, and as you saw earlier on, I've also got the steampunk one, which is only the head and chest piece with raider arms and legs. But yeah, jetpack, targeting stuff, Tesla braces. I need to sort the legs out. I need to buy some more junk, or fine junk. I basically I've started buying shipments because I can make so many mentats or jet. I will make as much of that as I can, which helps get XP and just farm through that, level me up if I need to. Go to any of the sellers, buy some shipments of things, come back, and then I can do up power armor, sort out weapons, put ballistic mods on my outfit, which at the moment I'm currently wearing greaser jacket and jeans, but I have got in my inventory, let's just scroll over, an armoured bathrobe, and yes, I do keep wearing the bedding ring, because in this, I've given Piper the other one, don't ask me why, but yes, so this is my armoured bathrobe and fuzzy slippers, which I quite enjoy, and they've got a decent armour rating on them, so, you know, why not. Now, let's go up the stairs and show you the last little bit of this place. This was originally going to be the sleeping area for myself, and you know, I was just going to have an office downstairs, but I don't really use this place as much, so I've just got a few bits. Oh, there's dog meat, randomly. Hello boy. American flag in the background. So I've got a couple of beds up here, just for guests, nothing really fancy. No livable area really. Have I got a fan somewhere? I can see the light changing. Maybe that's downstairs. Oh, that is. I forgot about you. Okay, that's cool. And then I've got my comic book racks, which, you know, got a fair few of those. Need to get some more. And the regular magazine racks as well. Probably going to move those over at some point so I can build another one in. And I believe that's it. My first generator, which I've shielded off because I wasn't sure how well protected that would be, and if I jump around here, I did have a basketball hoop there with a basketball, and I had another hoop up here, which, you know, some would say is a bit of a disadvantage playing up court, but it worked for a while until I lost my basketball, and then just a couple more turrets I might put a rocket or a laser turret here at some point, but just overlooking the wasteland. So this is what it looks like at the moment. I have got a few more robots. Shh, Johnny, shh, you're too loud. Oh, and as you can see, I've got some water pumps and a Brahmin food tray. Not just an empty bathtub randomly, it is actually for Brahmin, because I have set up some supply lines. But yeah, that's it for Red Rocket at the moment. Haven't really done up any other settlements at the moment. Johnny, shh, calm yourself. I would show you some of my other robots, but some of them are running supply lines at the moment, and some of them I can't remember what settlements I set them to, because I was just having too many here, and it actually was affecting the settlement population. They do class as settlers, even if they don't need... Johnny, okay. Even if they don't need... I'm just going to stand down here. Even if they don't need, you know, food, water, sleep, etc. They still count for some reason. But yeah, that's it so far, and this is as of the 8th of April. When the DLC hits next Tuesday, this may end up looking completely different. Where I'm going to put the power armors at the moment, I have no idea. I quite like them being in the garage, because it means that... Johnny! Come on! Because when I'm in here, before I started using one of these and just, you know, walking out, I could just, you know, for argument's sake, jump in one of these, hit the button, wait for that to open, hit the button again, and then just disappear out the back, and then have that closed down. Oh, I do like the Tesla jetpack, I forgot about that. It's a good thing to find if you find it by the way. Anyway, close that back off, and yeah, that's it for now. Johnny is really starting to annoy me. Even though I love the films. Anyway, that's Red Rocket, as of the 8th of April, waiting for the DLC so I can really, you know, sort this place out. But that's it for now.